Welcome to English 115. My name is Helen Driver. You can also call me Beth Driver or Mrs. Driver, whatever you feel most comfortable with. This is our first week of the course, and basically what I'm going to do this week is just give you a basic idea of what the course is about, the expectations for the course in general, and the expectations for the first week. So this course is called Argumentation and Rhetoric. It makes it sound more difficult than it really is. Basically, what you're learning is how to persuade readers and persuade people in general. I think you'll find this course useful, whether it is for your current career, whether it is for your future courses, whether it is your relationship with people in general. You have a point of view, and you want to persuade your audience, whether it's verbal, whether it's on paper, no matter what, you want them to believe in your side of the argument. So we're going to learn the best ways to do this. So in general, every week I'm going to upload an announcement. I want you to read the entire announcement so you get an idea of the expectations for that week. Then I expect you to go to the content area of the classroom, locate the week that we are currently focusing on. This week it would be week 1. And I want you to launch the unit, obviously. And some of you are like, no kidding. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I've been doing for years. But just in case you're new, I want you to click on the content. I want you to go through the entire content and also go back one page. This gives you an idea of what the course discusses in general, so it will help you understand why you're taking this course, what it means, and what you'll be doing in this class. So I do want you to go through all of the information in the week 1 lesson, and then I want you to go through the entire lesson that's presented here. It's kind of interesting, and it gives you some ideas of what the fallacies are in general, how to edit and revise your essays. Basically, it should be kind of a review of things that you've already learned. But if not, you can learn them this week. So anyway, go through the lessons, and then I want you to actually read the first chapter of the textbook. It isn't that long, but it does give you an idea of what it means to have a persuasive argument. Briefly, what I've seen with students in the past, and I'm going to show you a picture of it. I've seen students try to do this. That is, they try to basically fight with their reader. They insult the reader, they argue over their side, and that's not how you win an argument. That's how you make your reader angry at you. Instead, what you want to do is you want to persuade them into your side, and think of how you catch more flies with honey. So you kind of like flatter them a little bit, but then you boom, show them why your side is better. And you do this by possibly showing how their argument is a little bit correct, or showing them how, parts of their argument could work, but mainly your option is the best option. So this first week's discussion kind of focuses on that idea, and it kind of goes into the one scene with Tom Sawyer where he's trying to trick everyone to pay an offense for him. And that's what you're going to be doing with your argumentation. Not necessarily tricking, but win people over to your side. So you're not arguing per se. You are actually persuading them to agree with you. Okay? So this week you also have an introductory forum. And it's fairly easy, of course. It's the typical introductory forum. You just kind of introduce yourself to the class, and then you tell them about your writing experience. All of us are looking forward to learning more about you, so please feel free to share whatever you want. Your initial post should be 250 words, and then I want you to respond to 2 of your peers for 150 words each. You need to post all of this by Sunday. This week, you're going to be posting by Sunday. All right, so you don't necessarily need to post by the Thursday time period that we will be having during future weeks. Let's go ahead and look at the rubric for this course. For the discussion forums for this course, the initial post and the responses are both worth the same. So you need to put equal amount of time in your follow-ups to your classmates, okay? And so in this week is a little tricky because you're writing answers to people's introductions, but do your best. Share some experiences that you have that are similar to your classmates. Share some of the issues that you faced with writing similar to your classmates. Be a little creative. Next week it should be, and the weeks forward should be a little easier because you're going to be sharing each other's arguments with each other, trying to persuade each other, and so on and so forth. It's going to be more of workshopping. But this week is a little tough because you're responding to introductions, and I always have problems with those too. All right, so to get the perfect score means that you put a lot of effort into your discussions. It's meaningful, it's interesting, and that's how you retrieve the perfect score. This week, I'm not as concerned with your responses, like I said, but future weeks, if you write a bunch of compliments, you're not going to get full credit. Really try to hone in what your initial poster has discussed and give them some really good feedback. All right. This means that it's good. It's not really perfect. So I give you a B. If you aren't really putting any effort into your initial post or your responses, because I read those as well, you're going to get a C. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight into how I grade. All right, let's go back to the content. Another important component that I want you to look at this week is I want you to go ahead and go through the course overview. I want you to look at all of this, including the course textbook. This is the only textbook that we are going to be using in this course. All right, let's go back to the content. And then I also want you to look at the syllabus. That's really important that you look at it so you're not shocked by any of the assignments that we have for this course. I want you to understand the objectives. I want you to look at how I grade. I want you to understand the late policy. And if you have any questions, though, please let me know. And here are the two places where you can ask the questions. You can ask it by sending me a message, but please let me know what class you're in because sometimes I can't tell from just a message. So I need to know that you're in English 115 and the particular section. So this one says B001. If you're in a different section, make sure to put that in as well. Then if you are having questions that are more universal that everyone would need an answer to, please post in the Q&A forums. I really don't mind you asking me when you're confused about something, and I don't mind that you post it here because I can guarantee that your question is everyone else's as well. All right, so I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you this semester. I hope this gives you a better idea of the course and what we'll be discussing. But again, let me know if you have questions. See you online. Bye.